Hello and welcome to Yoga Flow with Monica. I am Monica and today we have our last chakra, our crown or Sahasrara Chakra. So this chakra's element is pure light. The color is deep violet, deep purple. It can be even white or gold. Sometimes it's depicted as gold as well. Mantra is Om. And this chakra is kind of connects all the chakras and is connected to the kind of higher elements, I would say that. So we're going to go today through quite a few poses which we used in previous classes, and we're going to stay there a little bit longer. So I've chosen one pose per chakra, and we're going to kind of stay in that pose a little bit longer, just revisit the chakras. And yeah, I hope you will enjoy this class. So it's a very nice kind of recap, and we kind of connect everything together. So come into seated position, relax your shoulders, you can close your eyes. Just check in how you feel today and then start breathing through the nose. So inhaling and exhaling happening through the nose. If you feel grounded, we're gonna start with breathing meditation, and for today's chakra we're gonna do Nadi Shodhya, a Pranayama or alternative nostril breathing. Here we are. So just how you do it, you can actually have two options. You can keep your peace fingers out and bring them towards your third eye, kind of area between your eyebrows, and then close your left nostril with the ring finger and right with the thumb, or if you're left-handed, it feels more comfortable, it would be with the left hand. I prefer to have those peace fingers bent because it feels just more comfortable for me. So you have option 1, option 2. Close your eyes and we're gonna start closing the left nostril. Inhale through the right. Then pause for a second, slowly change, close the right nostril, exhale through the left. We inhaling through the same, so inhaling through the left. Then close the left, no rush, open the right, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Don't worry if it's a little bit blocked, it should unblock after this. Change the nostrils, exhale through the left. Very nice breathing. Inhale through the left. Helps you with anxiety as well, stress. Change the nostrils, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Slowly changing, wonderful breathing. Exhale through the left as well, to do it in the morning. Then inhale through the left. Change, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Switch, exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Try to stay with me, change, exhale through the right. The last circle, so when you're ready, start inhaling through the right. Shoulders relax, facial muscles relax, slowly switching, exhaling through the left. Then inhale through the left. Close the left nostril, open the right, exhale everything. And then release that arm down as well. Take a deep inhale. And full exhale through the open mouth. Twice more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale fully. One more. Take a deepest breath today. Exhale everything. And relax. Observe how you feel. We're gonna try and come into half lotus. Of course, observe how it feels, on your ankles and on your hips. So first try to bring the right leg kind of above your left leg, okay? See how it feels. If it's just too much, just keep that leg in, okay? And then you're gonna switch it. So option 1, just staying in the cross-legged. Option 2, bring that right leg, on top of the left, okay? And then we're gonna slowly twist towards the right side. Inhale, exhale, just looking towards the right, very gentle twist. We're not going too deep here. One more breath. Relax your facial muscles, your shoulders. And then come back to the center and we're gonna switch. So you have cross-legged, just bring another leg in front, okay? Or bring the left leg towards the right thigh. Again, come into seated position, spine is straight, and then gently start looking towards the left side. Observe how you feel. Might feel different. My side is quite tense, my left side today. So just check in and then relax into that twist. Remember, sides not always, but sometimes feel different. So don't worry if one side is a little bit tighter. Just try to stay the same amount on both sides and twist the same amount. Coming back to the center, then round the spine just for a second. Come back, straight spine, and then extend the legs in front of you. So extend the legs in front of you, but keep knees a little bit bent, so not completely extended. We're still not very warm. We're gonna go into forward fold, but the more restorative one. So keep those knees bent and try to bring the belly towards your thighs, okay? Relax the head. Either grab your toes, ankles, or shins, whatever feels more comfortable. Remember, we are relaxing here. We're not trying to push ourselves into the pose. Deep inhale. Full exhale. One more. Then slowly start walking out. Observe how you feel. Maybe roll shoulders up, back, and down. You can roll the head from side to side. And then we're gonna plant the left palm next to our body. We're gonna reach the right arm up and then over. Flex the toes, keep the legs relatively straight and active. Inhale and exhale. So side body bend. Right side is stretching. Then switch. Release the right palm next to your right side and reach through the left up and towards the right. Inhale, exhale. Come back to the center. Cross your legs and move forward. We're gonna come into all fours. Coming into all fours. Bring the palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And we're gonna go through free cat and cow. So really spread those fingers wide. Start inhaling, arching the back, opening the chest, maybe looking up. Exhaling, rounding the back, tucking the chin towards the chest, tucking the belly in. Inhale, arch the back, bring the shoulder blades slightly closer into each other. Exhale, feel how your shoulder blades separate. Try to bring the belly up and then a little bit towards the ribs. Last one. Inhale. Open the chest. Exhale. Round the back. Come back to the center, tuck the toes, lift your hips up, coming into downward dog. Inhaling, exhaling everything. Keep your knees bent, try to lift through your tailbone so the spine is growing tall, growing towards the ceiling. One more breath. Then look to the front of the mat and walk or step both feet in between the palms. Gonna inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release it down. With the next inhale, lift the arms above the head, palms together, and then exhale, Samastiti. Observing how you feel, relaxing shoulder, checking in that your spine is neutral. One more breath here. And then we're gonna go through Sun Salutation. So when you're ready, start inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhaling, folding forward and down. Relax the head. Inhale, halfway lift. Spine and neck comes in line. Exhale, palms to the floor. Step both legs out. Plank pose. You can release your knees down if you wish. Bend into the elbows. Release the rest of the body to the floor. Untuck the toes. Engage the legs. Lift up into tiny cobra. Exhale down. Tuck the toes. Push away from the floor, lift back up into downward dog. Observe how you feel here. Maybe the legs a little bit more open, as well as the heels a little bit more closer to the floor. Observing how you feel. And then look to the front of the mat, walk or step both feet in between the palms. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the arms above the head, palms together. Release them in front of the heart, Samastiti. Inhale, exhale. With the next inhale, we're gonna reach the arms up again. Exhaling, folding forward and down. One more Sun Salutation A. Inhale, halfway lift, warming up our body. Exhale, step both legs out. Then start bending into the elbows and slowly releasing to the floor. Legs are engaged. Push into your toenails, lift up, opening the chest, cobra. Exhaling slowly down. Tuck the toes. Peel yourself away and lift back up into downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up through your spine and then push down through your legs. Look to the front of the mat and step both feet in between the palms. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, release it down. Inhale, lift the arms above the head, palms together, and then release them in front of the heart. Samastiti. Inhale. Exhale. With the next inhale, we're going to go through Sun Salutation B. So start bending into your knees and bringing the arms in line with the ears. Chair pose. Exhaling, folding forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms to the floor. Step both legs out. Exhaling, releasing all the way down, or maybe half. If you're familiar, you can come in upward facing dog. Exhaling, lifting back up into downward dog. So your choice. You can switch to upward dog instead of the cobra. Inhale. Exhale. With the next inhale, lift the right leg up a little bit and start bending the knee, bringing towards the chest and stepping in between the palms. Back foot straight. Heel releases down, 45 degrees angle, lifting the arms up, relaxing the shoulders, looking in front. Warrior one. The lower spine is not overarching. Inhale, exhale, one more. And then release the palms to the floor, bring the front leg to the back. As I mentioned, your choice. You can release all the way down or just halfway. Then untuck the toes and lift up into upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, engaging the abdominals, lifting back up into downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. With the next inhale, lift the left leg this time up, bending into the knee, bringing the knee towards the chest, stepping it through. Releasing the back heel down, leg 45 degrees angle, straight. Front leg is bent, lift the arms up, release the shoulders, look in front. Inhale, exhale, one more here. Then start releasing to the floor, bring the front leg to the back. Again, your choice, all the way down or halfway, and then lift up into upward facing dog or cobra. Make sure you're opening the chest and engage abdominals. Lift back up, downward dog. Inhale, exhale. Look to the front of the mat and step or walk both feet in between the palms. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, releasing the head down. With the next inhale, start bending into the knees, bringing the arms in line with the ears. And then exhale, extend the legs, bring the palms together in front of the heart, Samastiti. Inhale, exhale. Again, we're gonna raise the arms up with an inhale. Exhaling, we dive forward and down, knees gently bend, release the belly over thighs. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, both palms to the floor, step both legs out. Plank pose. Inhale. Exhale. One more here in the plank. Inhale. Exhale, working on our shoulder and abdominal strength. And when we're ready, start releasing to the floor or halfway and lifting up into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the glutes up, downward dog. Inhale, exhale everything. Then look to the front of the mat and we're gonna step the right leg in between the palms. Back foot moves and we're gonna come into warrior two. So back edge of your foot is parallel to the short edge of the mat. Front leg is bent, knee is tracking the middle toe. So make sure it's not falling in. Very often that happens, okay? Even for me when I lose focus. So check in, open the arms, relax the shoulders. Gaze through that right fingertip. Inhale and exhale. One more. Flip the palm to face up and start reversing back. So we're gonna reverse it back, right arm towards the ceiling and maybe a little bit back. Just one breath here. That left arm just resting, we're not pushing into the leg. With the next exhale of yours, start bending into the right elbow, bringing the right arm towards the right thigh and left arm up or in line with the ear. Inhale, exhale. Engage abdominals, start reversing back, but this time we're gonna extend the front leg and bring the right arm again towards the ceiling and a little bit back. Left arm just rests here. We're working on our abdominal muscles here to keep us up. With the next exhale, start reversing back one more time, but this time the leg is straight. Shift the hips back, reach forward, and release your arm anywhere it goes. We're coming into triangle pose, Triconasana. Look up if it feels okay, or just in front. Try to open the chest. That leg is opening as well. One more breath. Then look down to the floor. Start releasing both palms to the floor and bring the front leg to the back. You can keep that leg in the air and start releasing all the way down or halfway and come into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Inhale, exhale. Wonderful. With the next inhale, we're gonna reach the left leg up. Bring the left knee into your chest, step it through. Warrior two on the left side. Again, check in with that knee that is not falling in. Open the arms in line with the ears. Relax shoulders. Back leg is straight and active as well. One more breath here. Then flip the left palm to face up. Start reversing back, reaching the left arm up and over. Right arm just rest on that right thigh. Inhale. With an exhale, start reversing back, gently bending into the left elbow, releasing the forearm to the left thigh, reaching the right arm up, and maybe in line with the ears. Opening the shoulder. Engage abdominals again, slowly reversing back, reverse triangle. Reaching the left arm again up and over, left palm rests over the leg. Both legs are straight. Then start one more time, coming back, shifting the hips back a little bit, reaching forward with your left palm, and then releasing anywhere it goes, okay? Opening the chest, looking up if it feels okay, triangle pose, Triconasana. One more breath. Then look down to the floor and release both palms to the floor. Bring the front leg to the back. And as I mentioned, you can keep in air and then start bending into the elbows, releasing all the way or halfway, and lifting up into upward facing dog or cobra, trying to bring shoulder blades a little bit more together. And then engage abdominals and lift back up into downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Then look to the front of the mat and start slowly bending into the knees, releasing the knees to the floor. Bringing big toes together, opening the knees as wide as the mat, and then releasing the glutes towards your heels, relaxing into child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Hopefully you feel much warmer now. We're gonna go through those chakra poses. Inhale and exhale one more time. And then when we're ready, we're gonna start lifting up into all fours, tuck the toes, lift your hips up, downward dog. Look towards the middle of the mat and start walking your palms and feet towards that middle of the mat. Then slowly start rolling up, vertebra per vertebra. So very slow movement, lifting the head. Last, coming into standing position, observing how you feel. And we're gonna go into tree pose. So when you're ready, shift the weight into the left leg and then open your right knee towards the right side. You can keep the big toe on the floor, it's totally fine. You can bring that foot over your calf, or maybe you can bring all the way into your growing, to your inner thigh. Just make sure it's not over your knee, okay? So come into your tree pose, bring the palms in front of you and start relaxing here. So just revisiting our first chakra, root chakra. The color is red, so you can imagine something red. It's connecting to our kind of safety and grounding emotions. So really try to root through that left leg. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, trust the earth. Couple more breaths here. Try not to move your eyes too much or you might lose the balance. One more breath. Then release gently that right leg down. Observe how you feel. Exhale everything. And shift the weight into your right leg this time. Make sure that that hip is not sticking out, okay? So the leg is active. And bring the left leg in the same position what you had on the other side. Palms together in front of the heart. Relax the shoulders. And start breathing through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. As I mentioned, you can think about something red. If you fall, don't worry, just slowly come back up, okay? That's important not to rush when you come back into balancing positions. Just one deep inhale and exhale. I'm gonna give you a tip actually. I love using this pose when I brush my teeth in the morning and the evening. That helps me to really always make sure that I am balanced every day a little bit. So when we're ready, start releasing the leg down. Coming to this still position. Observe how you feel. One more. Then relax your arms, and same way we came, we're gonna roll down very slowly, taking the time. Imagine that your palms pulling you towards the floor. Then walk out into downward dog. Inhale, exhale. Look to the front of the mat and step the right leg in between the palms. Bring the right palm inside. Release the left knee to the floor. You can keep the toes tucked or not. We're coming into modified lizard pose. We're going to stay here a bit longer. If you feel that you have lots of energy today, feel free to tuck the toe and lift the knee up. But it's really not necessary. So just come in comfortable position. Make sure that that right knee is quite close to your body, okay? We're not opening too much. You can relax the head, so let the head hang heavy as well. Inhale, exhale. Our second chakra, Sacral Chakra. You can think about something orange. It's connected to your feelings, to your sensuality, located in the hips. That's why hip opening poses are wonderful for this chakra. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, exhale. And 1 more. Then slowly tuck the toes, lift the back knee, bring the front leg to the back. Downward dog. Just relax in downward dog for 1 deep inhale and exhale. Continue reaching up through your tailbone and then reaching down through your heels. When you're ready, start looking forward. Step the left leg in between the palms. Bring the left palm inside your left leg. Release your right knee, as I mentioned. Of course, if you kept the knee up, continue keeping on this side as well. So choose your pose for today and come back to those feelings. Very often we trap quite a lot of negative feelings in our hips as well. So staying quite long in these positions might actually bring up some interesting sensations in your body. It's totally normal. But this is a wonderful pose to stay a little bit longer. The modified lizard pose. If we would stay 1 minute or so longer, I would even suggest you to go down onto forearms. But don't rush, just try to really sink into this variation of the pose. Check in with your mind. And when you're ready, we're gonna tuck the back toes, lift the heel, and bring the front leg to the back. Downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. We're gonna release the knees down, come into child's pose just to rest for a second before coming into plank pose. So moving, shifting towards our, I would say, most powerful chakra, solar plexus. So it's connecting to the power, to your willpower. And since it's located in the abdominal wall, solar plexus area, planks are wonderful to open up this chakra. Slowly start lifting up. You have 2 options. If you have quite sensitive wrists, you can come onto forearm plank, okay? Or into full plank. If it's too much, both of the variations, just come on your knees as well. But if you come on the knees, make sure that you keep that nice line from the top of your head all the way to your knees, okay? Inhale and exhale. Wherever you are, imagine that fire within you. You can think about the yellow color, you can think about the fire. This chakra can really help you to deal with procrastination. I believe everyone suffers from this. So it's a wonderful chakra to open. It's a wonderful pose to open your third chakra, your solar plexus. Inhale and exhale. 2 more here. Believe in yourself. Find that strength within you. Don't release your hips down too much. I know you're getting tired, but just 1 more. And then release the knees down and bring your body back. Come into child's pose. You can even flop your palms to face up, making sure that your wrist's relaxing. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more. Then we come up onto all fours. Bring the knees in line with your hips and make sure you don't move them forward. We're gonna start walking palms forward without moving the hips, as I mentioned, and melting the heart and your forehead or chin to the floor. So if you release the chin, you look towards the front of the mat. Now coming into heart chakra or Anahata chakra. And this pose actually has the same Sanskrit name. Melting heart pose. Feel how your chest area is opening. You can imagine something green. Inhale, exhale. This chakra is connected to, of course, self-love, love for others, kindness. So just let the love in and out while you're opening the heart in this pose. Try to find the stillness. I know it can be quite tough for some people if you have very tight shoulders, but try to concentrate on your breath. And as I mentioned, just feel how gravity gently pushing you into the kind of area between the shoulder blades and melting your heart a little bit closer towards the floor. One more. Great. We slowly lift the head up and we're gonna shift our weight forward without moving our elbows. So just shifting the weight forward, releasing the hips, coming into Sphinx pose. If it's too much for your lower back, remember you can move the elbows forward and release that pressure from your lower back. Look in front. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Wonderful. We're gonna bring the palms more or less where your elbows were. Lift yourself up and bring your glutes towards your heels now and grab your heels with your arms. So we're coming into rabbit pose, coming into our 5th chakra, throat chakra. So remember, we bring the nose as close to your knees as possible and release more or less the area where your hairline starts. Then we're gonna lift the hips up so the head will roll, but we're not pushing the head into the floor. It's very important to remember. We're just lifting the hips up. So the neck contracts and we're stimulating the throat chakra, which is connected to our ability to express ourselves, being able freely to communicate with others. Maybe lift the hips a little bit higher. Just make sure you're not pushing the head into the floor.
You can think about the pale blue color. Couple more breaths. One more. And then slowly start releasing the glutes down, relaxing the arms, resting into child's pose. One more. Wonderful. We're gonna slowly lift up. First, just sit on your heels, relax shoulders, and prepare to come into child's pose again, just this time with the arms out and active. We're coming to the 6th chakra, which is our third eye chakra, and child's pose is the best pose to represent this chakra. So when you're ready, start opening the knees pretty wide, and then reach forward. In this child's pose, we're gonna keep the arms up, just palms touching the floor, and try to reach forward while releasing the head to the floor. So your third eye chakra area between the eyebrows are touching the floor. So a gentle pressure into your third eye chakra. You can think about the dark, deep blue indigo color. This chakra is kind of connected to your intuition, your sixth sense. So just try to relax into this semi-active child's pose. We're gonna stay here for 3 more breaths. Make sure you don't release your arms, your elbows to the floor. Continue reaching forward while bringing the hips tiny bit closer towards your heels. So kind of opposite force. 1 more breath. And slowly start lifting back up. Bringing the legs together. Again, sitting on your heels, finding the straight spine, open chest. Looking in front. Inhale. Exhale. Now we're gonna go in our final kind of challenging pose to headstand. If you've never done headstands, I would suggest you just to come into Dolphin Pose. I'm gonna show you. So grab your opposite elbows, then interlace the palms, so it's a nice triangle you should see in front. Tuck the toes and lift yourself up and start bringing the legs a little bit closer towards you. You can release the head a little bit closer towards the floor, but continue pushing into the elbows and engaging the shoulders, okay? Staying here in Dolphin Pose. For others who are familiar with headstand, you can bring your mat closer to the wall. And again, you come into that nice triangle shape. Release your head to the floor. Remember, it's only 5 to 10% of the weight in the head. Really push into those elbows. Tuck the toes. Lift your knees up. And then bring the knees into your chest. If that feels okay, you can slowly start extending the legs and staying into the headstand. Inhale and exhale. Regardless where you are, Dolphin Pose or headstand, engage those shoulders. Don't collapse in the shoulders. Think about the bright white light or very deep purple. It's our 7th and the last chakra, crown chakra, located at the top of your head. Inhale and exhale. Continue breathing. If you wish, you can slowly start releasing out of your dolphin pose, since it might be quite challenging to stay as long, as well as you can slowly start releasing out from your headstand. We all gonna come back to child's pose, but this time bring your arms next to your legs. Relax, release. Try to release all the tension in your body. One more breath. And then lift up, coming into seated position. So come into seated position. If you wish, you can come into Lotus Pose or half Lotus. We're gonna finish class here. If you really prefer much more Shavasana, feel free to come into Shavasana and relax in Shavasana. If you can, stay in seated position and try to stay in meditation in seated position, okay? So you're either in seated position or lying. Start relaxing. If you're in Lotus Pose, you can bring your thumb and your index finger together. Bring the palms to face up. Inhale, exhale. Relax shoulders. Observe how you feel after this beautiful chakra wrap up. Start relaxing your forehead, your area between the eyebrows, your eyelids, mouth and jaw, as well as your neck and shoulders. Everything is relaxed. Your arms, palms, relaxed. Your legs are melting into the floor. Everything is relaxed. Inhale, exhale. Continue breathing through the nose. Just don't try too hard. If the breath becomes a little bit more shallow, it's okay. You can keep your eyes closed. Of course, if it doesn't feel right, keep them open. Continue breathing. Connecting to your mind, to your body. Letting it relax and digest the benefits of today's practice. Remember, you can stay longer in the seated position or Shavasana if it feels right and that's what your body is asking. For others, if you're in Shavasana, you can slowly start moving your toes, fingers, maybe even head. Taking your time, waking up your body, bringing the legs together, and only when you're ready, start bending into the knees, rolling to one side, pausing for a second in the fetal position, and then coming into seated position. For those seated, slowly open the eyes, don't rush, and then bring the palms together. We're gonna all seal this practice. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining today. I really hope you like this class. I love teaching chakra yoga. So if you like this sequence, just let me know. I could make more similar videos for the channel. I would like to share with you one quote before letting you go. It's from Dalai Lama. It's a beautiful quote. The question is not to know what is the meaning of my life, but what meaning I can give to my life. So as always, I hope to see you soon on my channel and have a wonderful day or evening whenever you're practicing with me. Bye!